Welcome back, y'all. We're in for a fun time in our last hour. You're listening to the award-winning Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com. We just had something interesting come up about the names of our private parts. Now, you all know we have names, but our two guest gentlemen just blushed when we asked names.
It's actually called daikon.
Daikon?
Yeah.
Like the cabbage, the Chinese cabbage?
No,
Radish.
it's the white radish.
The radish. And
You ever
why is
seen
it, wait a minute, why is it called that? Is it shaped funny?
It's huge.
No, well,
Well, what was this gnat thing? And there's not a camera small enough.
that's what everybody say they call it, so I don't know.
Everybody? Who's everybody?
Here's the thing. Every
other
guy I've
girls,
ever
I
met who
guess.
says my penis is tiny is lying. They actually have a huge
Can
penis.
we see, please?
No, I have
Not
to
on
get
the air.
released
Now,
from
hold
my
on a minute.
life, you know.
That's what everybody else calls your penis. What do you call your penis?
Yeah, good question.
Junior.
Junior, okay.
Yeah,
Nugget.
Nugget.
Yeah, cause it's so small. It's so small. It's nugget. It's so
beefy.
No, I didn't say the girth wasn't there. I just said it was just
Oh,
small.
it's Tuna Can Charlie.
He may not reach the bottom of it, but he sure will bust the sides out.
Break the door.
Now you call it nugget. What do other people call it?
No, they don't really. The name that I usually hear is. I don't know what language that is, but I hear it a lot.
It's cocksucker.
It's cocksuckanese. I like that.
Cocksuckanese.
I like that.
Mama's familiar with that.
Excellent.
All right, who's got ketchup?
Anyway.
Mama, we already kind of got into yours with this weekend.
Yeah.
Finish it up.
Well, let me tell you, because you guys already know that I was having issues with my
Boobies.
mammogram, my boobies.
Yes.
And I had the biopsy on Wednesday. And yeah, that's not fun. It's, you got to do what you got to do. They got your tit in the vise, and there's a little square opened up, and they stick a needle down in there. And I was trying not to watch, and I fucked around, and I looked. And the nurse looked at me and said, "You're getting dizzy, aren't you?" And I said, "Yes." And so,
Don't look inside your boobie.
and I still have a bruise there, too, because it felt like somebody socked me in the tit
Now,
afterwards.
did they take it from the side?
No,
Or did they go underneath?
No, they squished it in the thing like this, straight head on,
Mm-hmm.
and then there was a little square, and they put it where the spot that they had was, and then the thing went straight down in, and then the needle went down in there to take different pieces.
Oh
And
my
they
God.
also put a little metal clip in there now, so that for future reference they have that they've already biopsied that, and so they have a reference point where they can see it.
So next time they take a picture of their boobie, they'll be like, "Oh, we've already looked at that."
Yes,
It's kind of like a check mark.
yes.
It's like tagging an animal.
So that was Wednesday. So I held my breath
A tiger in the wild.
until Friday morning. And Friday morning, I got a call, and she's like, "Charlotte?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "This is so-and-so from the doctor's office." And I was like, "Yes." Because I was like, "Okay, what are you going to say to me?" She goes,
Right.
She goes, "Hold on, I got good news." She's like, "Everything is normal." I was like,
Yay!
And I was like, yes.
So-and-so from the doctor's office doesn't call if it's bad news. Doctor from the doctor's office calls if it's bad news.
Well, my doctor initially called me and said, "You need to go get a biopsy," and he called me on a fucking Saturday. So the whole like scenario of the whole thing was just had me fucked up this whole week.
Right.
And so we got that news, and then DJ got a call, so he's gonna go back to work. So no more bugging me, no more eating out of house and home, and no more my house being a fucking mess. So
Get out, man.
yes, go somewhere, please. Pretend like you're going to work somewhere and get your hours in. But yeah, so that's, I don't know. I guess it was eventful but uneventful. So we had emergency. Then the day of my biopsy, we get a call from the school, and the 8-year-old is sick.
Uh-oh.
Less than 1 hour before I have to go to the biopsy.
Ugh.
So I'm like, oh shit. Call Sweet Cheeks. Call her quick. See if we can bring the kids over there, please. Do something, because he was under the impression that he might be able to go back with me. However, female facility and boobies are hanging out everywhere. You men are not allowed to go back there. So
Poor boys.
so he got to sit in the front until I came out. Yeah.
And the chillins were at my house.
Yeah.
It's all good. Mama got out the car like this.
Yeah, that should
I'm
hurt.
like, "Are you okay?" It hurts.
Yeah, I was hurting. Yeah, it was bad. And it's still like it's healing now, because I have a bruise there, like somebody socked me. So it's still kind of, like when the bruise and you touch it the wrong way, it's still hurting. So it's getting better, and there's nothing to worry about now. So I'm good.
Yay!
for mommy's
We
healthy
love
boobies.
that.
Yeah.
Good boobies.
So ladies, go get your mammogram so you can get checked and do it regularly, because that's some serious shit. So for real.
Yeah, amen. Good job.
Save the motherfucking boobies.
Yep.
You know, I have to say is I have to give women a lot of props because you guys go through a lot of things that.
Yeah,
We
the
don't
only
have to go
invasive
through.
thing you guys have to do is a finger up the butt once a year.
Oh no, they have to like turn your head and cough. Turn your head and cough.
No, hold on now.
No,
Look.
that's just a grope on the
No,
balls.
we're saying
I
you know,
actually.
applauds to you guys.
Oh, no, yeah,
the
yeah.
things you guys go through, but I also would like to give a shout out to the men that have to deal with it, going through them too. But I'm only talking about the good men, the men that are with you and stay there with you.
Right.
So, but no, you guys go through
That's
a lot.
you know, that's a really admirable shout out there.
Yeah.
So,
I have to admire it, but I do have to say, men do go through some things that some don't really like to go through.
like, we don't like to hear nagging.
No.
That's a lot.
Not that one. Okay, I have a story I got to
The
tell.
only reason you're getting a Q-tip up your penis is because you've come in contact with syphilis or gonorrhea.
No,
That's your own
UTI.
goddamn fault.
UTI.
That's your fault. That's your
How's
fault.
that?
That's-
Lipstick in any dirty pussy you find. That's all on you.
It should have been sucked off clean. It should have been sucked off clean.
Before you go there, I actually have to say one thing. Okay, now it wasn't no STD. Okay, and it wasn't no dirty old cooch or
Vagina.
anything like that. Okay, I did get a UTI. Now, how I
those
got
do
this
suck.
is, now you're going to love this. There's one reason why I don't eat yogurt as much as I used to, and there's one reason why I don't drink a lot of beer no more.
In his penis.
I ate this one day. I just got out of I was on post working. Long day. Hadn't eaten all day.
You already got sweaty balls.
Okay, already got sweaty balls, but I took a shower. Okay. I ate about 4 of them yogurts. Okay. And that's the only thing I had that day. That night, I went out and partied. And I had a lot of beer.
And then you had an amoxicillin when you got home, and that just made it all better, right?
Kind of.
So I woke up the next morning.
Wait,
and
did
I-
you have sex that night?
No, I didn't have sex
Okay.
that night because I was too drunk.
Okay.
Did you have weak
Passed out.
pee-pee?
No, I didn't slip in no booby or anything like that. That's unfortunate. Maybe if I would have had the sex, I wouldn't have had the problem because I would have
passed it on.
Yeah, I would have passed
Pass
it
it
on.
on. A gift.
But see, unfortunately, I woke
Keeps
up
on
and
giving.
I started pissing that fire, and I thought I had caught something. And when I went there, you know, that long toothpick, like you talk about, that
The
Q-tip.
Q-tip, yeah.
Oh yeah, and the thing was, is I couldn't ask for a female because there was no female freaking nurses there that day. So I'm sitting there with a male holding my dick in his hand, and he's shoving this Q-tip, and you know, and then, come to find out,
First day experience.
yeah, don't eat yogurt and drink a lot of beer.
So for those of you who don't know, UTI is urinary tract infection, which men can get as well.
Yeah.
But if a gentleman, if a man is having problems with keeping it up or anything like that, and he
ED.
wants to, ED, and he wants to go get it checked out, they stick cameras and shit and other kinds of pipes and stuff up your penis.
But usually when they get to
So-
the point where it's bigger than the Q-tip with a little bit of lube on it, they just knock you the fuck out before they do it.
no, they
please do.
not.
Big shout out to all the men who have erectile dysfunction. Big shout out to you guys. Keep it up. Keep it up.
So.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I got that cereal, nut and raisin, honey.
Mhm.
All right, Mama, any more to your ketchup?
No, I'm good.
Sorry about that.
I mean,
So sorry.
you told about our weekend, and yeah, everything else. So that was about it.
All right, we'll be back with Sweet Cheeks or Sierra. What it do? Gamble's up.